Hello everyone, I hope you all doing well and welcome on my channel here. Here with this absolutely stunning South African orchid, Disa uniflora. For many of you also known as Disa, as many people have the tendency to have it dying a lot. This is a stunning orchid native to South Africa, actually growing as a pseudo-terrestrial on Table Mountain. And what I mean with pseudo-terrestrial is that it will not grow directly on soil, but more often on crevices and cracks on rocks along streams and any sort of water flowing system, and even in frequently flooded patches of grassland. Really, this is a stunning orchid that prefers cool conditions, definitely, and bright light. It's absolutely stunning, I'd say. And they have a weird structure compared to some other orchids. Even the pollen is granulated, unlike other orchids which have their pollen stored in pollinia, very stiff and hard, waxy pollinia. I have this one potted in a mixture of peat, perlite, akadama, some bark, and some sphagnum. They like it slightly acidic. They like it poor in nutrients, and many people would actually say they prefer to have a source of water underneath the pot, so it never gets dry. That will be, I mean, if that's the trick for you, please continue to do that. But in my opinion, and comparing it to some other plants like Sarracenias, the carnivorous plants which grow in bogs, it's completely different. So these are like flowing water, and as such, I prefer to water them actually daily, or at least every 2 days, just flushing down the medium completely and cleaning it from any dust and some salts that it might be depositing there. Lots of light, definitely. And if you are coming from intermediate Mediterranean continental area, you might need actually direct sunlight. But if you're growing in a bit more subtropical area like I am, try to keep it very bright, but not with as much direct sunlight as you might believe it needs. It actually gets really reddish and yellowish sometimes, the leaves, especially because the plantlet that it's blooming now will eventually die off, and lots of pops will come from around, and those are the ones that you need to keep for next year. And if you are growing them in conditions that it needs to be reported after blooming, that will be the best time to do that. What more? They might be prone to aphids infection, especially on the buds, softer tissues, nematodes, that's for sure, slugs and snails, and actually some thrips as well. So make sure you keep an eye out for them, and so if you detect them in early times, it might be easier and actually faster to treat them if you do it like that. All right, I hope you're having a terrific day. This is the absolutely stunning Disa uniflora.